Hi, I'm here with Jackson Tai, who is an independent non-executive director on the boards of Bank of China and MasterCard. Jack, welcome.
Richard, thank you.
We've just had you on stage here at the Euromoney GCC Financial Forum. You talked a lot about how Bahrain and the GCC could improve the Islamic finance offering. Tell us a little bit about your ideas behind that.
It's actually remarkable that countries outside of the GCC, for example, Malaysia and the London market, have such a strong visibility in Sharia financing. If you look back, there's a long history, a long, rich history in Sharia banking here in Bahrain, in the UAE, in the GCC. My view is that there's no need for this region to cede the authority on Sharia banking. In fact, I would argue that the GCC should revitalize its authority in Sharia banking and do it by embracing its thought leadership, working with the very much admired Sharia scholars to look for new products and services, to look for innovation, and that way to capture a larger audience. No need for the subsidization or the soft infrastructure of other countries. Do it instead by thought leadership and relying on the ability of the Sharia scholars to embrace new products and services.
One of the other topics that was a central theme of your presentation and our wonderful interview was a One Belt, One Road, and particularly interaction between the AIIB and regional financial institutions. Why do you see that as such an opportunity for this region?
You have great opportunities when two sides rely on each other. The Chinese are they're determined to put together a distinguished, credible infrastructure bank. They're determined to bring their excess capital and some of their excess capacity throughout the region, to move away from their historic dependence on the Pacific for trade, to move toward Europe, Central Asia as part of this new Silk Road. So in that sense, the Chinese are determined to build a very credible infrastructure bank. On the other hand, you have this region, which I think in the face of changes, new structural changes, actually would benefit from having an additionality of new financing sources, new infrastructure sources. There's a great opportunity for the Middle Eastern GCC partners to bring their clients and new structuring ideas to the Chinese.
And so it's a two-way thing. I mean,
yes.
The institutions here, they should be focusing on coming up with project ideas and working with their own governments, or how should that actually work?
I think when it comes to the AIIB, which is a policy bank, of course that's more of a government type of an operation, but nonetheless, there are many Chinese banks that could be intermediaries on behalf of the GCC bankers here or the governments here. The leading Chinese banks, like Bank of China, for example, have not only the insight but also the contacts to facilitate this introduction.
So the China-Gulf trade is still very much at the forefront of both sides of that equation.
The Chinese take a long view, I believe, in terms of relationship and also on history. And just because oil prices are down doesn't mean the Chinese do not need the GCC or the Middle East. In fact, this is a great time for each side to strengthen that relationship, perhaps through this AIIB, perhaps through this One Belt, One Road initiative.
Jack, thank you very much. It's been
Richard,
very interesting talking to you.
Nice to see you.